Life for me is about loving the love you've shared and the difference you've made. I think the greatest lesson I've learned in my lifetime is that nothing stays the same. That life is like a wave, you know, it crests, it celebrates, it lets go, it falls, it crashes, it keeps moving, it collaborates with new water and creates a new wave. That's how I see life. Life is constantly on the move, it constantly grows and it constantly has ups and downs, and life is rich. And from every up and from every down, life becomes even more precious. My mother would be my role model, and I had the privilege of knowing her for quite a long time. And she went through an enormous amount in life, and she really took the challenges that she had, which were many, and turned them into an extraordinary opportunity to impact so many people's lives. And she, of course, is the inspiration behind the Open Heart. One of my favorite quotations that someone else wrote would be Shakespeare, "To thine own self be true." That would be a really important one. But the quotations that I really live by are ones that I got from my parents. One was, my father always told me, you can only ever be your own best. And my mother always said that if your heart is open, love will always find its way in. It's very interesting to ask about where does creativity come from. Because for myself, I've been creative from day one. I have never been really good at being analytical. If you give me math, it's just a complete waste of time. However, I do absolutely believe that there are people who believe they are not creative, and if they're given the tools and they're given some lessons and they're shown how they can express themselves creatively, they're able to be quite creative. But I think some people it comes much easier, they're freer about it, and for some people it has to be learned or released. I think a lot of people just say, oh, I'm not going to be creative. That's not who I am. I analyze. Success for me is really not about awards or money or prestige or anything like that. Success for me is when I feel that I've accomplished something to the best of my ability and I've made a difference. And I love to see the impact it has on other people. I would like to be remembered for the love I've shared and the difference I've made, and maybe the people I've inspired. And I think that's it.